Ford says that this is up to date. Yet, this is the software that I'm running. Build, Sync 3.0, build version 17276. And Ford says this is as far as this truck will go. But the internet disagrees. Outdated maps. Outdated software. Now, if you're like me and you've spent any amount of time researching the update for Ford Sync 3.0, you've probably discovered the same things I've discovered. Forum posts, old YouTube videos, fake download buttons, and advertisements everywhere. And honestly, it's kind of a mess. So today, we're going to simplify it. We're taking this truck from Sync 3.0 to Sync 3.4. We'll cover the exact software I used, the USB drive that I purchased, how long the download takes, how long the upload takes, and ultimately, whether this upgrade is even worth doing. And most importantly, we're going to find out if you can update your Sync 3.0 without turning your dash into a extremely expensive paperweight. So if you're still stuck on Sync 3.0 and you're wondering whether Sync 3.4 is worth the time and effort, let's find out. Before we touch anything, here's exactly where we're starting. This truck is a 2018 Ford F-150 with Sync 3.0.17276, and the navigational maps version is NA116. For this update, I used the Samsung 64 gigabyte thumb drive. The software inside of it is completely free, but this specific Samsung thumb drive costs about $31. So it's not technically a $0 upgrade. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to Google and you're going to Google that CyanLabs. It takes you to this home page. On the home page, you can see it's all affiliates are there, and you click on this switch. And here you're going to see the first fake download button. Go ahead and close that out. Now you're going to get into the actual Sync 3 Updater 2.0, and you can scroll down. You're going to see a ton of false downloads. There's a few warnings here and more fake downloads. As you're reading through this, just make sure that you're taking note of what it's saying. It's nothing too crazy, but it gives you the features and more fake downloads. As you scroll down, you're going to see more fake downloads. Then you're going to see some gallery photos, more fake downloads, and then you can get into the forum posts as you go further down. And more fake downloads. The further you go down, you're going to notice comments and information from various users, but there's no obvious place of where to download this Sync 3 updater. But if you go back over to these orange and red blocks, go to the right. As you scroll down, you'll see this downloads. There's this one file. That is the one you download. This is something I don't see often on the YouTube tutorials. And then you get another fake download button. But at the top, it says it's preparing the download, and you see this progress bar. As this progress bar goes across, you'll get your download file to start your install wizard. Click on that, and that'll initiate the install wizard. From here, you can save it where you want and how you want it to be named. But once the software pops up, you're going to see a little clause here that just makes sure that you're agreeing to the normal information, and that's when all of your data pops up. In the top, you see this blue. This is where you need that build number that I mentioned earlier that I was hyping on while I was in the truck. You have to type that in here. Now, it does load as soon as you type in certain numbers. So we're going to go 3.0, type in the rest of that build number, and we can click there. We can click our region, and I do have navigation built into my truck, so I'm going to say yes here. I'm going to keep it where it is. I'm just going to make sure that it's in English just in case. Everything else here, to include the dark, the one, I'm going to leave that all as is, and then come over here and I'm going to press the purple button. Now, up in the top, you'll notice that your build number is there. Make sure that that matches. Make sure if you have navigation, navigation's in there. Now, where do we want to save it to? This is where that thumb drive comes into play. I'm going to click on my Samsung. I'm going to go down for the region. I'm going to once again make sure that it's US, Canada, Mexico. Make sure that everything's there. And as I go down through these next few prompts, I'm going to make sure that I'm clicking on the newest. Now here, I was weary. I did click on this green one because the red scared me a little bit. I went back and I fixed that by just putting the NA225 in there. But as you see me going through here, the red scared me, so you're going to see this. Now this red prompt here, if your truck or if your Ford is over 2020, you have to press yes. It's going to do an interrogation file. You take the drive out there, it interrogates the file, you bring it back in, you plug it in. If yours is not, mine is a 2018, you can just, this is that interrogation file. This is what will go on the USB drive. It's super fast. Yes, because it's trying to load things on your USB, it's going to bring up your picture file depending on what Windows you have. Just go ahead and cancel out of that. And then this is the interrogation file. Super fast download. Do not close this screen. Go out, put it in your vehicle. It'll interrogate it. You bring the flash drive in, you plug it in your USB. It finishes the interrogation here, tells you if you do or do not have the software. Then you can progress into the next screen. Mine is a 2018, so this does not matter to me. I'm going to save you all a few minutes of your life, and I'm going to turn up the speed to 50 times. You can see that this file takes a while to download. To be precise, it took me and my internet with my laptop approximately 26 minutes to fully download, and once it was complete, we were good to go. But make sure that if you're using a laptop that is plugged in for this process. Once that's complete, you'll be sent back over to CyanLabs, and you'll have 4 total steps. That red warning is very important. It just says, do not have anything plugged into your truck or Ford. No USBs, no SD cards, nothing. Then there's 4 steps. The first one is plugging the USB in. The second one is saying that you're going to see a system update. Third one is going to say that you've successfully done it. And then the fourth one is unplugging the USB. All right, we're back in the truck, and the truck's running. We're going to plug in the USB to the main console USB portion for the sync, if I can get it in. Now this is the part that makes people nervous. The screen goes black. We're going to wait for a prompt telling us that it has recognized the software. Let's see what happens in real time. Nothing yet, which is, there we go. Updating system software. Kind of had me nervous there. That took a lot longer to recognize than what I was anticipating. We got a few prompts. I'm gonna leave those go for right now because the software is supposed to be updating, and the screen just went black. Hopefully that was supposed to happen. Once again, this is what makes people nervous, because you'll see reboot, software upgrade. Okay, this is better than I was expecting in terms of what I was anticipating. Oh, that is a really cool Shelby. That's a really nice Shelby. I wish I had that in my garage. All right, we're gonna let this go. It looks like there's a counter down here. There's definitely a progress bar. But now we're going to go into time-lapse mode and we're going to see exactly how long this takes. The bar just started and I've got 09:19 in the morning and 37 seconds. Update successful. 26 minutes, 11 seconds. Please remove at USB. All right, this prompt I'm going to follow. It says it was successful. Remove USB from the main console. USB. Pulling out the Samsung. Now, once again, this is where people get nervous because the screen can go black, reboot, or it may look like nothing's happening at all and we're going to get all three. Did I turn it into oh okay, so no expensive paperweight yet. That was a good sign. Showed loading. Looks like it's going through another reboot phase. All right, wow, that looks a lot different. We're gonna ask later. Okay, the map's loading kind of slow. We're gonna, okay. Hey, look, I'm actually on a street this time. Okay, but what we've been waiting for 26 minutes. General, go down, about sync. There we go. We're no longer on version 3.0, build 17276. We're on 3.4, build 26057. We've also updated our Grace Note version, and we went from the map version NA1.16 to NA2.225. Okay. All right. Let's see. Apps. All right. Nothing synced yet. Nav. Okay. All right. We got maps. We're on roads. Phone. How does audio look? Okay. All right. So, same truck, same screen, same factory hardware, but brand new, fresh, completely updated software. Looks pretty awesome. Definitely more responsive. Like, ridiculously more responsive. Huh. Pretty nice. I'm going to take a day or two to drive this and use the features of the Sync 3.4, and I'm going to get back to you. All right, so I've had my truck updated from Sync 3.0 to Sync 3.4 for a couple days now, and I've really been able to utilize it. One of the first things that I noticed is that the interface just feels newer. The controls and the menus seem cleaner, and overall the interface just seems faster. Now with that, let's just talk about the maps. That going from NA1.16 to NA2.25 has definitely upgraded the roads and overall context, especially here in New Mexico where things are building up and my street wasn't even on my previous maps. Now, if you're expecting this update to completely change your truck, it's probably not realistic. It's still Sync, it's still Ford, but Do I think it's absolutely worth doing for the cost of a USB? For the USB, the 64 gigabyte one that I used, approximately 30 bucks, and a little bit of patience? Absolutely. You're going to alleviate a lot of those CarPlay or Android Play issues that a lot of the Ford Syncs are having. You're going to take away some of the bugs and known problems that have been associated with Sync 3.0. Ford says that some of these trucks or some of these Syncs are as far as they can go. Some dealerships will have you pay for the entire installation, and it's a pretty penny. You can do it at home with a little bit of patience and a thumb drive and some software, and you can feel a little bit more modern. So if you've been holding off because you thought the process was too complicated, or you were afraid of bricking the entire APIM, then maybe this video has cleared some of that up and shown you that it's not as complicated as some people make it sound on the internet. It is absolutely worth the upgrade just to take away some of those issues that are known with this Sync 3.0. Either way, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next adventure.